my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my fourth reading vlog, life vlog, is it number 4? I think it's number 4. I have got to go and get set up for work, so I'm not going to talk for longer than I need to, but just to set this up, my first plan for this week is to read Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. I have seen the movie for this but never read the book, and I have split it down into 4-day chunks just to make it more manageable. So I guess by the end of today I really want to at least read one chunk. Saying that, I don't have enough time to do these to the exact days because the other book I want to read is The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. So I've got this in 4 days as well. So that's me pretending there's 8 days. There's definitely not 8 days. So I guess I need to get a bit of a move on with these actually. I thought this was going to be an easier week, but I've got to polish both of these two off and they're not small. I'm definitely starting with Water for Elephants though, and then I'll go into The Dream Thieves later in the week. Other books that I then want the option to pick up. Okay, so November starts on Sunday, so I have till Saturday. Other books that I'd like to have the option to go to before we start November. I've got Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. Final Girls was the Sisters Approximately pick for the month, and I absolutely loved it, and Brittany said this was the best thriller she's read. So I do need to read this one. Our Sister Approximately live show is on Wednesday. It's scheduled for Wednesday. So by the time this happens, it will have already gone up, unless we have to reschedule it, because I think Brittany is a little bit behind on the reading. But yeah, Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager, I could read. I've also got The Rapture by Claire McGlasson. I bought this for Victoria, what Victoria read for her birthday, and thought it sounded interesting, so picked it up for myself from the library and haven't gone to it yet. Speaking of Victoria, I've actually got one of her favourite books, and that is Sweet Pea by CJ Skews, I'm not sure, which is just, all I know is it's a thriller. I'm not reading into it, but this is one of her favourites, so I know it's good. I just haven't got to it yet. And the other book I'd like to read, well, I know I'm not going to get through all of these. The other book I'd like to read is Girl in a Bad Place by Sue Ward, by Caitlin Ward, that was gifted to me by Sue from Read Along with Sue. So I would like to get to this. It's only short. Maybe I'll prioritise that over these, but these are all library books, so they do need to go back at some point. They're due back on the 31st, so let's hope I can extend them. Yeah, that is it. I need to get set up and started working, but that is as exciting as my morning is getting. Hello, it is 8:30 AM on Tuesday. I don't seem to be awake yet today. Cole woke me up at like 7:20 and we talked for a while, and I'm still not with it. My sister's boyfriend's dad, yes, just tested positive for corona, and we're having an argument, well, my mum and my sister are having an argument in the house right now about whether everybody needs to self-isolate, whether she needs to self-isolate. I don't know, so I'm just removing myself from the argument. It's not worth it. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'll talk to you about books while I'm listening to them argue. Water for Elephants, that I wanted to read quite a lot of yesterday. I read the prologue on my lunch break and then did not pick it up again, because after work I decided to take my friend shopping. We went to Home Bargains, which is such a good experience, and literally came away with like some crisps and energy drinks, and I got my mum some soap. Like, that is as excited as my night went. But I did that. Then I rewatched the American Murder documentary on Netflix. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Maybe I'll try and stick something in here to show you. About the murder of Shanann CC of Ella Watts. It was so good. But I watched it last week, and then my dad wanted to watch it, so I rewatched it knowing the ending, and it makes it way spookier. I did know the story already, but I did not know it from their names. I knew the story as soon as I knew what happened at the end. Then I had heard that before, but I just didn't know that as I was watching it. So it was really interesting to watch, and it's all like real footage, so it was awful but amazing. So yeah, I didn't do any reading, so I definitely need to read Water for Elephants today. What's the date? Is it the 27th? Like, what? In my notes Oh, I'm now behind on reading. I thought I was still ahead. So I need to read like 2 chunks of this today. I feel like I can do it. I'm hosting the R&R hour on the Facebook group that I've mentioned in previous vlogs. So from 9 till 10 o'clock tonight, I'm hosting like a big hour sprint. So that should make me do quite a bit of reading. Yeah, I guess I should set up for work really. I'm not quite with it though. Hello, so I thought I'd film a quick clip because I just got a package. So why not show you? I don't know why I'm trying to explain that. I think these are books I bought off Facebook. Rude. And they are split open, which is a bit of a shame. Let's just... I do remember what I got. Okay. They're in much better condition than I thought. The first one is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, which I really wanted to get to and just never did. And somebody was selling it on Facebook, so grab that one. Then I have Dry by Neil Shusterman and Jared Shusterman, which I believe is his son. Yeah, again, another one that was been mentioned loads. And I also have The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Goo, which is just gorgeous, and I really wanted to try it. So I got all of these, including postage, for £12. I think that's pretty good. They are amazing condition. I'm going to definitely drop her a message and say thank you, because I didn't know they were that great, and I'm going to deal with these work emails now because I'm about to throw my laptop. Hello, so it's actually 1:30 now. I spent the first half of my lunch break filming an unboxing of Snack Surprise, which is a monthly treats and sweets snack box from different countries in the world. So it was Turkey this month, and oh my god, I've just found some of the nicest treats. Like, I need to hunt them down in England because they were so good. I am filling my new t-shirt right now. I maybe shouldn't have eaten so much, but I have a few leftovers, so I've got my cup of tea and like the bits that I've taken bites out of and need to keep eating. So yeah, I also found, well, I didn't find, it was in there, this cherry juice. It is, I can't explain to you how good it is. It's so good. Anyway, I haven't done any reading yet. I'm going to watch a bit of BookTube while I eat these treats, so I guess I won't be doing any reading till later, but I'm not mad because I've had a good time. Good morning, it is 8:30 on Wednesday morning. Yes, I'm wearing the same t-shirt as I was yesterday, don't judge me. I noticed I was editing last week's vlog last night and there are 3 clips lined up where I'm wearing the same jumper and I'm sat in the same place. They are 2 days apart, it's fine. So last night I did read a little bit more of Water for Elephants. I got up to the stage I wanted to be after one day, which was 115 pages. So I'd really like to finish this off today. I feel like I could. I'm really enjoying it. It's just, I hate to be like, you could just watch the film, but with this book so far, I'm getting the same enjoyment out of the book as I did the film, and the film has Robert Pattinson, so do kind of like that. So I need to do that. I also need to chase Hermes because a parcel I sent has like never arrived with somebody, so I guess I've got to deal with that this morning. Apart from that, I just need to get to work. So this has been a really uneventful vlog so far. I'm gonna try and amp it up as we get towards the weekend. Hello, so I was just working, I'm still working, and I got a delivery. I know exactly what this is, so I don't know why I'm opening it like as I receive it on camera, but let's do it. It is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. So I've really been loving Riley Sager. Saying that, I've only read Final Girls, but this went down to like £4 on Amazon, so I grabbed it. This is, I'll just read the back of it because I can never tell the books apart before I do. This says, no visitors, no night spent away from the apartment, no disturbing the other residents. These are the only rules for Jules Larson's new job as apartment sitter at the Bartholomew, one of Manhattan's most high-profile private buildings and home to the rich and famous. Recently heartbroken and practically homeless, Jules readily accepts the terms. When a neighbour confides the Bartholomew's dark history, Jules brushes it off as a harmless ghost story, but the next day her new friend has vanished, and then Jules discovers that her friend is not the first resident to go missing. I'm insanely excited, and I didn't notice that eye before, that's creepy. But yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get around to this, but I just wanted to own it ready. I don't even know what is happening with all of this today. Just got another parcel, so it's nearly 1 o'clock, so it's nearly lunch, so I'm just going to open it now. I know what this is, but again, I'll just show you. Could have reused this, never mind. This is Babushka the story of Babushka, I apologise, by Catherine Flores. So I really wanted to read this after seeing Jade from Jade Ray Reads read it and love it. So this is Babushka decides she wants to find out the meaning of life, so she sends her bodies out of the forest and into the world to search for answers, but there is a hurdle to overcome before all the bodies can reunite and return to the forest together. This is a children's book. The meaning of life. Like, there's a lot of pictures. I don't think there's that much like writing in here at all. But I'm really excited to read this just because I saw Jade read it and I thought it was really, really cute. So I actually got this from my Facebook group that I'm now an admin of, if I haven't mentioned already, in this video. So yeah, really excited to get this, and it's nearly lunch, so I can actually sit and read. Hello, so it's currently about 6:30 on Wednesday, and yes, I am wearing my dressing gown backwards. Why did we get so excited about snuggies when they were a thing, when we could just put our dressing gowns on backwards? I don't know, but I'm very warm. I'm already in bed, I've already showered because I want to just lie down and read Water for Elephants. I really want to finish this. I'm like shy, I was going to say just shy, I'm quite shy of halfway through, but I feel like it is possible if I just sit and read. And I'd really like to finish this, so I'm going to try my best. Hello, it is nearly 10 o'clock on Wednesday and I just finished Water for Elephants, and this is amazing. This is 5 stars. There are genuine tears in my eyes. It was absolutely beautiful, and I love the film. I don't want to think it's been clouded by my judgment of the film. It was just amazing. Just amazing. I don't really have any more thoughts on it than that. It was just one of the best things I've read this year. Really, really loved it. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube, I think, and then go to bed. And then my only book to finish by the end of October to completely finish my TBR is The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. So I guess we'll get that started tomorrow. Good morning, it is Friday morning. I obviously need to get dressed yet, but just a weird little update. So my next and last book on my TBR is The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. And I said to Brittany last night, like, I'm not feeling it, I might just unhaul the series and not bother. What I have done is unhaul The Raven Boys, because I know I'm not going to read it again, because I don't even want to read the second book. So I don't know what's happening with my hair. So I've popped that on my Depop, in case anyone fancies buying it, really. I'm going to try to read this today. I'm going to put in a really, really good effort, and if I can't get halfway through this today, then there's not much point in me continuing, I don't think. Like, I want to finish this series, but I think that's just because I bought it. Like, I don't want it to go to waste, which is silly, but I just don't really want to read it. But I'm going to try my best, and then if not, I've got to pick a new book. The one prompt I never filled on Sbooktober, because I unhauled Children of Blood and Bone, was a book featuring magic. So I could just read, I've never read the illustrated edition of Chamber of Secrets or Prisoner of Azkaban, so I could just do that, and then I finished all the prompts. No, I haven't, because then I haven't read comic or graphic novel. But Laura, who is amazing, has sent me, or is sending me, Lumberjanes, Volume 1, I assume. I think it's called Volume 1. So if that arrives before the end of the week, then I could read that. But it won't arrive for the end of the week, so we're on Thursday. But it might. So I could read that, and I could finish every prompt. Hello, another awful angle, but we're going to cope with it. I've just got my package that I'm assuming is from Book Swap. Only thing is, it's soaked through, so let's hope that the book isn't damaged on the inside. I've got one headphone in because I'm supposed to have a meeting in like now. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's fine. It is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. The person listed it as like new. I would agree. This is pretty good quality. I was not interested in this whatsoever, and then Brittany said it's one of the best books she's ever read, so it looks like I'm giving this a go. I actually don't really know what it's about. It's dark academia is all I can tell you, and it's probably gonna be ages till I get around to this, but you know, I've got it. Brittany, I will read it one day. I'm in week 4 of work and I found the people that I don't like. Like, that is impressive speed. Somebody genuinely just tried to embarrass me for like capital letters being wrong, when 1, they weren't my mistakes, and 2, he said he'd already told me about them, but it was the first time he'd seen them. So I'm not bothered. I'm just literally finding it funny. I think my thing here is I'm gonna try and assert myself a bit better. So if somebody is treating me wrong, like treating me like an idiot, then I'm gonna let them know I'm not an idiot and not just take it, because you don't need to. The fact someone's tried to embarrass me for spelling that's not even my spelling, it's not even wrong. Breathe. I'm sorting another issue and his issues can wait till next week. I don't care about them. And on top of all that, my flight details have changed again for December by 25 minutes. What is the point of changing it? All this says is I'm now arriving in Chicago at 3:05 instead of 3:05. It's the same flight there. Okay, my takeoff is 20 minutes later, and they felt the need to email me and stress me out. Every time I see schedule change, Aer Lingus, I cry on the inside. But it looks like it's still, for all intents and purposes, going ahead in less than 2 months. But we know that's not going to happen, and no, just not. It's not okay anymore. It's been a year. Well, it's never been okay. It's been a year since I left Chicago airport. I'm not coping today, obviously. That's just too long. And there were so many nice comments on that post I posted that was at the airport, and like saying bye to people. And all of Brittany and Cole's family basically commented and said, "We'll see you soon. We've loved meeting you. Like, can't wait for you to come back." And even then, I didn't know if I was going back, because, you know, my life was a bit crazy. But at least I could have turned around and got on the next plane if I really wanted. Hello, so I'm just going to shrink down here because I don't know where else to put my phone right now. I read the first page of The Dream Thieves and I'm not loving it. I don't want to read it, so why don't I just unhaul them all? I only gave The Raven Boys 3 stars, so why am I carrying on with the series? It's just because I bought them before. So I'm gonna get rid, and I'm gonna swap out my TBR, so let's go find some more books. Okay, so I think I've made all of my swaps. So The Dream Thieves I was supposed to be reading, but I'm getting rid, and this was my prompt for Sbooktober to read. It was fantasy costume, read a fantasy book. And one thing I've wanted to do is reread A Court of Thorns and Roses. I only read this in September. Was it last month? Was it only last month? Yeah, I read this for Sisters Approximately, which is my book club, if you're unaware. And I wanted to reread it to make sure I actually understood, especially what happened at the end. And I was going through with these new hardback editions, which Emily gifted to me, highlighting everything I like and really understanding it before I move on with the series. So I'm going to do that because it's something I really want to do. So that is for that. Next month, I'm supposed to be reading Blue Lily Lily Blue for... it was picked out of my TBR tortoise, but then I was fitting it to another reading challenge for a book that I've owned for a long time. So I'm going to swap that out for A Midsummer's Nightmare by Cody Keplinger, which is a cute YA contemporary, so an easy book. And then I'm getting rid of The Raven King. Obviously, I don't need to keep book 4. So all of these are now going on my Depop. I've got to make another update because I'm really in tears, but they're like happy tears. Laura, the lovely Laura, I will link her Twitter, go and follow her, she's amazing. She's just texted me to say that I have a present arriving by 10 o'clock today that she's ordered me because she knew that this year's been a little bit rubbish and she wanted to make me smile. So people are too nice. Okay, so it just arrived. I have no idea what she sent me. The fact she sent me anything is ridiculous, to be honest, but let's see what she's done. actually got that off nearly in one go. She didn't. Laura? She sent me my best friend's exorcism. I really, really wanted this, like, so bad. Oh my God, Laura. Thank you. I could genuinely cry. And I mean, I don't know if she wants me to read the note out. I'm going to read it. She said, I know today is a crappy day, so hopefully this will bring a little bit of happiness from Laura. Excuse me while I cry. Hello, so it is 6 o'clock on Friday. I've not updated at all during the day today. One, I didn't have much to say. Two, no post came. That's always fun to add into a vlog. So yeah, nothing exciting happening. I did get started on A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I'm on page, I'm assuming I've said I'm reading this. I'm on page 138, so I'm like a third of the way through. I've got like 300 pages essentially to read in the next 2 days. Yeah, it has to be finished tomorrow, which I'm feeling okay about. It is going much quicker because it's a reread. I am highlighting a lot and I'm enjoying that. Like, look away if you don't like people who deface books, but that's just makes me so happy. If you're interested, the colour scheme I've gone for, pink is romance, blue is important to plot and like world building and things like that, green is characters, orange is quotes, and yellow for this book is, yellow's always my other. In this book it is descriptions of like the different fairies, because that's one thing that I really struggled to understand on my first read. So they'd explain, there is one called the Puka. I won't say what they do or what they look like, but it tells you what they do and what they look like, and I couldn't remember what it was for that fairy. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm going to finish hopefully another 100 pages of this tonight. On top of that, I have 3 videos I want to edit, one of which is probably never going to be seen on my channel, but I wanted to film it in case I do decide to put it up. I don't think I will, but I'm going to edit it anyway. So yeah, there's a box of sweets from Sydney unboxing and a snack surprise unboxing, so they're both food related, which is different, I guess. But yeah, one of them needs to go up tomorrow, so I'm going to put Sydney's up tomorrow, but I haven't started editing it yet, so definitely need to do that. And I need a shower, so you know, big plans, and that's about it. Good morning, it's Saturday morning. I've still been reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I am now on page 232, so I really want to get this done on like the early side of the afternoon, but I'm not too funny about it. What I just wanted to share with you is I got another book from that book swap website that I always rave about. And I got Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. So if I just hold it like this, it might look perfect. The sender decided that paper would be an appropriate wrapping. I know they didn't know it was raining today, but this has not survived. So this was completely open and is fully water damaged. So I'm not happy, but I don't know how to, I don't think it's the sender's fault, because on a nice summer's day, this would have been fine. It's not the book swap website's fault. It's sort of Hermes Delivery's fault. And I'm not very happy. And this arrived while I was on the phone with Cole and he can't understand the problem. This is a problem. But I was going to enjoy this book. So not too impressed. So yeah, I'm going to figure out what I'm doing about that and continue reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. But that is really all that's happening. The weather is not picking up on here. How great. It is dreadful outside. I've woken up to being the only person here, which is weird. I didn't know that was going to be happening. So yeah, I'm just going to lie and read A Court of Thorns and Roses after sending a potentially strongly worded email. Hello, so it is 2 o'clock on Saturday and I feel like you need an update. So I just finished A Court of Thorns and Roses. And oh look, my missing nail, let's hide that. So obviously I only read this in September. I just looked on Goodreads. I finished it on the 19th of September. So to have finished it again by the 31st of October is a little bit extreme, you might say, but I did really enjoy it this time. I've given it 5 stars this time rather than 4, because I found that actually going through it and highlighting actually made me understand the story a bit more. Any questions I had in the live show that we did, because this was the Sisters Approximately book pick, any questions I had were easily answered. Like, it was just, I must have missed it. So I went through, I'm trying to find like a really highlighted page to make some people cringe. I mean, it was so good, and I really enjoyed highlighting it and annotating it. So in terms of Spooktober, this was replacing the Dream Thieves for fantasy costume. So the only prompts I haven't finished are I Put a Spell on You, which is read a book including magic, and Candy, what was it called? The one I wasn't gonna do, the comic and graphic novel one, which was Candy Bowl, and the prompt was read a novella or graphic novel. Was it a novella? I thought it was a comic. Damn, I still don't have any novellas that I need to read. But graphic novel I can do. I need to check that prompt. I believe it's graphic novel. No, it says Candy Bowl, take a small piece and read a novella or a graphic novel. If I would have known that, why didn't I read that right? Okay, so graphic novel, I don't have any. Lumberjanes has not arrived yet from Laura, which I was really hoping it would today so I could read it. But I'm thinking you can get the whole of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman online, like legally. Well, I know you used to be able to, so I might hunt that down and read that because I know it's a very quick read. And then including magic, I could read my illustrated Chamber of Secrets because I haven't read that yet, and I've got the illustrated Prisoner of Azkaban as well I haven't read, so I could do that. I probably have a lot of books involving magic, but I just want something really quick and easy, so it probably is going to be one of the Harry Potters. But I really want to finish Spooktober. Also, 1,000 Doors readathon starts at midnight tonight, so I'm thinking of doing an almost all-nighter. There's no way I'll be able to do an all-nighter, but I'm thinking of doing it because I want to stay up till 12 to get the prompts. So this is going to be the last day of the vlog, so I would just love, it's the last day of the month, last day of the vlog, last day of Spooktober, so I would love to have all the prompts finished. That is my aim. And yeah, if I'm staying up, I need to go and get like energy drinks and mainly just drinks from the shop. So I'm gonna head out, get dressed and head out, see what my parents are doing for tea, see if I need to get tea, that sort of thing. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. That was just a really long explanation for nothing important. Hello, it is now 9:30 on Saturday and I've just got home. So we actually decided to go to a friend's house. We just thought, like, in light of the new lockdown being announced tonight, we actually went to a friend's to watch it and just we didn't know if they were going to say like it's from tomorrow, so we were like, let's just go and see our friends, get a Chinese takeaway, all that good stuff, and watch the update. So I haven't done any reading, but before I left I started Through the Looking Glass. Ow, just really hurt my nails. I started Through the Looking Glass from my big collection of Alice in Wonderland. I'm not very far into it. I'm classing this as a novella. I don't know if it is a novella. It's like 130 pages long. I'm 44 pages in right now. So I haven't got that much further to go. I've been listening to the audiobook and reading along. So I'm going to finish that now and hopefully class that as one more book read for Spooktober. And then I'll have done every prompt but one. I'm not going to finish the I Put a Spell on You. I do not have enough time to read a whole book. I could try, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But for now, let's just say I'm going to finish this and see what time we're on. Hello, so it is 10:30 now and I've just finished Through the Looking Glass. So I'm now a teeny bit further into this giant collection of Lewis Carroll's works. Through the Looking Glass was very weird. I think he must have been on a lot of drugs when he wrote that, because that's all I can see how any of it would have made sense. It didn't make sense at all, but I had a thoroughly good time reading it. So that is my Candy Bowl prompt done. And then I was thinking how to get around this magic issue and still not double up on any prompts. And one book I read this month, which I haven't mapped to a prompt, well, is Mythopedia, which I read last week, I believe. And it is a book explaining myths and magic. It specifies magic to children. And I had it as an e-arc from NetGalley. And that fills that prompt, which I haven't considered before. So I'm going to tweet now and do at Spooktober. So I've read that one, I've read Mythopedia, so I've read every single Spooktober prompt. I'm done. Like, I'm weirdly proud. So yeah, it's 10:30 now. I've got well, it's 10:35. I've got an hour and 25 minutes until the first 1,000 Doors readathon prompt is up. So I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch a bit of Netflix. But what I am going to do, so 1,000 Doors readathon goes from tomorrow until next Sunday. So I'm going to make that a completely separate vlog. So this is the end of this vlog now. Yeah, so I think I've had a pretty successful reading week. It's felt like it anyway. Have I? Or have I just read Water for Elephants and Akatar? Have I just read that? Oh wow, okay. It's felt like a really, really long week, but now looking back I can remember it being last weekend. My brain is fried, and I don't think that's any better on the fact that we're going back into lockdown again. Like, days aren't matching in my brain. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. What emoji do we want this time? Let's go for flags. I don't know why. Just drop me a flag in the comments if you made it all the way to this point in the vlog. If you did, then thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.